Alright, here is the Premature Hopulation that was made about a month ago, I don't know now, but put some extra champagne yeast or whatever at bottling, and I can't remember, HBC1 or something like that. Anyway, we'll see what this is like. It's been sitting 2 weeks conditioning in the bottle. Just came back from a trip, so hopefully this doesn't explode over everything. Got a little bit of fizz. Hopefully it's not flat, because it was 11.5%. Huh. Interesting color. The hops, a little bit unfiltered there. The hops were pretty well taken care of, but still, you're going to get some stuff there. It's got a pretty good head sticking on there. It's got some good legs. Let me take a smell of that. Hops really come through. Nose is kind of stuffed up, so I can't tell you exactly, but it does have, there's some sweetness to it, some sweet smelling to it. No, that's not really what I should be able to be smelling, but alright, here goes the first sip. Oh wow, that is interesting. That is heavy. It's very heavy. That is very interesting. Citra hops come through very well. A really good maltiness. It's not overly carbonated. That was actually what I was worried about. But not overly carbonated at all. Maybe just perfect, really. Could even have just a tad bit more carbonation, honestly. We'll see what this will do over time. This will be very interesting. You can definitely tell it's over 10 because it has that almost candy-like taste to it. But this was like I think 149 at mash in. So I tried to make it as dry as I could. The target was 9.5 and ended up being 11, so with a 90-minute boil. That is really interesting. Ooh, yeah, and that will kick your butt. There's some caramely in there, caramely notes in there. Got some toffee. You've definitely got a bit of you've got that, the Warrior, the bittering hop was coming through. The Citra I wanted a lot more, but this is just a really interesting taste. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but definitely not super clear, all the hop oils and things, but it wouldn't probably be anyway. I did do a 48-hour cold crash, so maybe that helped clear it up a little bit. At the end, it finishes up really nice, actually. But I honestly think you could only have like 2 of those. It's pretty heavy. But I can imagine I have a bunch of these, 11.5, that will sit me pretty good. We'll see how this does. I didn't really have tons to eat in the last few hours, so I was flying back from California. So, but yeah, it looks really good. I do like the color. Yeah, definitely there's toffee and caramely notes in there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, it's like off flavors or not. But for a heavier beer, this seems about right. Anything over 10 or 11%. This would tell me that this would be definitely a triple. I chilled it for almost an hour. But I'm going to have a couple in the fridge. We'll leave that in there for 2 days. And then I'll try this in another week or two and see how that does. But yeah, that is the double IPA turned into a triple IPA. Pretty happy with it. Totally different than what I expected, but after I knew the percentage of alcohol ended up with, I'm not too surprised. But it doesn't taste sour. I don't taste any like kind of super off flavors, so I think we kept it pretty sanitary through the whole process. But yeah, that is something you drink like 2 of. Getting down there though. We'll see how this does on me. Alright, that's it. Cheers.